Hi everyone, my name's Kathy and welcome to Skint Living UK. Today I wanted to talk about the things I've simplified in my life, slowed my life down. This has been a work in progress since 2019. Most of my life I've been a single mum, so I've had to be frugal, I've had to watch the pennies, I've had to go to work or college to study to further my job prospects. So I went to uni to become a teacher, got myself into student debt doing it, but that also enabled me to take my kids on holiday, buy them better clothes, buy them games and stuff like that, and to buy a home. We bought our home in 2002. If I'd left it a little bit longer, say 6 months later, I would have been on price dug the market. So for once in my life, I timed it well. I worked full time for about 7.5, 8 years and then packed in because I was totally burnt out. I felt like school owned me. All my time was devoted to work and for school. I used to stay after school, do an after school club most nights. I used to go in over half terms, even summer holidays, so the kids could catch up with their coursework. Because being in secondary schools, they don't timetable enough time for them to do the actual work in school. So after packing that in, I took a brief break for a few months and then I did agency work, what we in the UK call supply teacher. I did that for over a decade, never had a pay rise, stayed at the same rate of pay. This was right up till COVID in 2020. But by 2019, I was tired, I was stressed, I was fed up not seeing my children, regardless of their age, and basically working all the time at home. So I had no work-life balance. I felt like the management wanted too much. They wanted to own me and dominate my time. So even after work, I'd go shopping, get the tea done, clean up, do the washing. So I get about 7 o'clock and be spent. So I felt like I was oppressed and depressed by my schoolwork. It consumed me and it consumed my home. During 2019, I decluttered all my schoolwork and I filled 5 bins. Not the little tiny bins you'd have in house, proper big massive bins. And it was like someone had took a big weight off my shoulders because it was surrounding me, it was everywhere in the home, and it was a constant reminder of work I hadn't done. So anyway, I put the house up for sale because I was behind on the mortgage, behind with other bills, particularly council tax. If you're from America or Canada, places like that, that's local housing tax. You pay for local services such as lighting in the streets, police, that sort of thing, local things. And I literally had the debt collectors knocking at my door for my council tax, and I just thought, this needs to stop. So I put the house up for sale in 2019. It sold in November, and by February 2020, the house was sold, all gone through, and we moved house. The house was of a similar style, just a terraced house, 3-bedroom terraced house with 1 bathroom, 2 living rooms and 3 bedrooms, a 3rd bedroom of which in the UK we call a box room, so it was tiny. So in the new house, my youngest son, who was 17, 18 then, was going to use the living room as his bedroom because the tiny bedroom, back bedroom, all you could really get in it was a bed and a bedside cabinet. Really, trolley or a trunk. So you cut your cloth, as they say. So the process of moving was stressful because I had to declutter. I got rid of 90% of my books. I love having been a teacher and also a big reader all my life. To get rid of books was quite a wrench, but I realised most of them I didn't read or never looked at again once I'd bought them. So I decluttered loads of stuff. We took lots of stuff to the local charity shop, the Bernardo's, furniture, even a wardrobe, all kinds of stuff. Decluttered, and we still needed 2 vans to move. Madness. So we've been in our new house since 2020, all paid for because there was enough equity in the first house. Well, COVID came, so I had to sign on, first time in decades, but there you go. Signing on to benefit is not easy, but it wasn't so bad. I had a little bit more because my son was still in school doing his A-levels, but unfortunately he couldn't go to school. But anyway, he passed and then signed off for university. So during COVID, he'd done his A-levels and then went to university while still living in another room. Last year, my older son moved out. So my youngest son is still in the living room because I'm planning on plastering the upstairs bedroom because next year I'm planning on downsizing again. So my oldest son has moved to Scotland to be with his girlfriend. He's planning on going to university there because it's free in Scotland. It is literally free. In England it isn't, but your university fees are free. You have to pay back your living costs, but not your maintenance loan, but not your actual fees that pay the university. They are free there. So I'm going to have to declutter again. So decluttering, I think, is a great way of releasing old memories. So it's nice to look at stuff, but also it's nice not to have to dust them, clear for them, move them around, not to bother with them. Some bits I put on eBay, some bits I've just chucked to the charity shop. So I've got about 10% of the books I used to have, and some of them I like to look just at the pictures, the photos, the illustrations. They give me joy looking at them, or as Marie Kondo would say, they spark joy. I'm still decluttering because I'm downsizing, so that's a process. I'm getting rid of all, as the Americans say, all the tchotchkes, because basically I've still got stuff everywhere. So I've got a bathroom to do upstairs that needs renovating, the bedroom needs renovating, and a little bit of the hall, so I can get extra money for when I move house, because when I downsize next year I'm going to move up to Scotland because housing is cheaper there. I'll actually be able to have a garden here, as you can see, with my dog nosing about. It's a teeny tiny yard. I can literally touch both walls with my hands, and all I've got is pots because it's paved. There's no soil to be seen. So I want a garden. I want to be able to grow more of my own food, as well as flowers and plants and stuff, and be a bit more sustainable. And also I want to downsize because I want to be able to give my children a deposit for their own place, and I'll be alive to see it. So rather than waiting for me to pop my clogs, wait to see how much they're going to inherit, sell the house off, I'm going to do it now so I can actually see my children have a little bit of a leg up while I'm still here. So let me know how you slow things down for yourself. Let me know if you've downsized, because I know a lot of people found that hard. I did initially. Do I regret doing it? No, certainly not, because everything was oppressing me and depressing me. I just needed to move on. Is it harder to live in a smaller space? Yeah, it is when you're used to somewhere bigger. But when my son moves out next year, why do I need a 3-bedroom house for one person and a dog and a cat and a goldfish? I don't. Plus I'll be able to get a garden. So look out for the videos next year when I move to Scotland. Let me know if you've downsized, let me know how you've slowed your life down, and please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.